What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another workshop this week. We're doing this a day early. I know last week I said I was going to do this on the 21st. I ended up having to switch the podcast I was doing today to tomorrow afternoon. So today kind of cleared up and I was like, why not kind of switch things around and do this today? So once again, I am still recovering from the cold. I'd say it's gotten a little better, but I still got my water right beside me because I know, it's going to be rough still trying to get through this. But this one isn't going to be too long, I don't think, today. We're going to be talking about screen recording, specifically, using it for music creation purposes. I have been doing screen recording now for 2 to 3 years. I think I probably started at the end of 2022, maybe the end of 2023, doing screen recording specifically for my beat making videos. So if you go here on YouTube, on my channel, you're gonna see a lot of behind the beat videos. And how I used to do them was I used to kind of just break them down. Like I would kind of film what I was doing. I forget what I was doing. I might have been using like a camera back then or my phone to just kind of show what I was doing. But I realized that there's a lot more power kind of being able to show people what's happening, the actual process within the DAW. So I started researching different screen recorders and I found one called screenapp.io, and that is the one I've used now for the last couple years. And super reliable. I'm not sure how much I pay per year to use it, but as something that I use every single month, I've found value in being able to have it, and it's relatively affordable, easy to use. It has transcription for all of the dialogue within your videos, and it allows me to show everyone what I'm doing in FL Studio. And it's been pretty easy for someone that didn't really have any knowledge about, how to screen record before that. So today we're going to be going over a few other options that you can look into to be able to do it. I will also leave the link for Screen App because this article that we're going to cover doesn't touch on Screen App. It's just the one that I use. So I'll leave you guys the article the actual link to get Screen App in the description of this video. So definitely check that out. But I'll give you guys 5 other options in this guide or in this article to be able to kind of research, look over, and then choose what works best for you. But there's a ton of different things you can do within the ability to screen record. You can do video tutorials. You can do really anything to post to YouTube. Like let's say you want to show someone your content creation process, maybe within Canva or Photoshop or something like that. You can show people on the screen, what you're doing. You can pull up a camera to show the front-facing camera or show yourself on the front-facing camera, and then talk to the camera directly. There's just so many different options and so many different ways you could take it. So I think there's just a lot of power in being able to do it. So let's get started here. It says, in today's digital landscape, video content has become a dominant force in communication, education, and entertainment. From creating engaging tutorials, taking screenshots, to recording webinars, video screen recorders have become essential tools for content creators, educators, businesses, and professionals. This article will explore the top 5 video screen recorders available for Mac and PC, highlighting their unique features, pros and cons. Whether you are a seasoned video creator or just starting out, these screen recorders will empower you to deliver compelling visual content to your audience. Side note, a lot of these screen recorders are only for your computer. There are mobile screen recorders. I think there's apps and things like that can do it, but a lot of these will most likely not work on mobile. So just a heads up on that. Some of them might. The one I use, Screen App, from what I can tell, it doesn't really work on mobile. It only works on my computer, but I've never really had the need to use it on mobile. If you're looking for something to use on mobile, definitely do research. Some of these, like I said, they might be able to have mobile capabilities. but I'd assume that a lot of them do not. So number one, we have Guide. It is a powerful and innovative video screen recording and editing tool that empowers users to create interactive and engaging video guides with high-quality screenshots and screen recording features. With its user-friendly interface and comprehensive customization options, Guide stands out as an excellent choice for businesses, educators, and content creators. And the extension is available for Mac and PC. Key features: customizable video guides. Guide takes pride in its customizable video guides, allowing users to add voiceovers, text, background images, and steps to create visually appealing and on-brand content. This level of customization enhances brand recognition and creates a consistent and professional, I almost said powerful, look across all video guides. Versatile use cases: Guide finds applications in various domains, such as employee training, customer support, product demos, and e-learning. Its flexibility and adaptability make it an invaluable tool for different industries. The pros: extensive customization, a wide range of use cases, seamless integration. The cons: limited advanced editing. And it also has links to each one of these within their highlights that allows you to visit their website. So check out pricing. It doesn't have the pricing and things of that nature listed in this article, but if you click on the links for each one, you can do your own legwork and figure out, what is the best option for you price-wise, and all that stuff. This article is basically just covering what each one of these does. Next up, we have Camtasia. Camtasia, developed by TechSmith, is a versatile and powerful video screen recorder widely acclaimed for its comprehensive editing capabilities. Whether you want to record your computer screen, webcam, or both simultaneously, Camtasia offers seamless integration to create professional-looking videos. Its easy-to-use interface makes it suitable for both beginners and advanced users. Key features: screen recording features. Camtasia allows users to record their screens with the option to capture the entire screen or specific areas. It also offers a system audio recording to capture sound from the computer. So the one I use called Screen App does the same thing. It's very, very useful for being able to kind of pick and choose what you want to share. Most of the time when I'm doing my behind the beat videos, I am doing everything. So I'm sharing my screen, I'm sharing my webcam, and I'm also sharing system audio. That way they can hear what I'm playing within FL Studio. So I'll usually have my headphones plugged into the laptop. I'll be able to hear it, and then it's also capturing that sound through the actual screen recording itself. So when you play it back, you'll be able to hear it kind of seamlessly the same way you did, just listening to it like normal. And I always do capture entire screen because there's different options where you can just capture the webcam or you can just capture the screen. I usually do everything just to make sure that all the bases are covered. So that kind of sounds like the same thing within this one. The pros: powerful video editing capabilities, intuitive user interface, extensive library of assets, green screen effect for creative videos. That could be helpful too if there's any green screen ideas that you have that you want to do, or just replacing backgrounds. That can be helpful. The cons: it is high price point. Who would have thought? I thought I'd be coughing today. I'm more so just fumbling my words today. High price point for full feature version, limited collaborative features. And again, you have to click on the link for this one for Camtasia to actually see the price. But I guess that's a thing. If it's that high, maybe you want to look at something more cost effective. So next up, we have OBS, which I'm familiar with OBS because of my Twitch journey, which didn't really last too long. Obviously, I used to do these videos on Twitch for a good amount of time, but OBS is something that's used by a lot of gamers and streamers. So that's kind of how I'm familiar with it. I researched it a bit, but I realized it really wasn't right for me, especially since I wasn't doing a ton of streaming on Twitch. It says OBS Studio, short for Open Broadcaster Software. It's an open source video screen recorder and live streaming software. It is favored by gamers, content creators, and live streamers for its flexibility and advanced features. While it may require a learning curve, OBS Studio is a robust choice for users seeking a free and customizable solution. Key features: live streaming. OBS allows users to live stream directly to platforms such as Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. This is probably the most powerful one to do that with. I believe there's another one that I was researching that allows you to multicast as well. So you can pretty much live stream to all these places. Keep in mind that you do need to have a certain amount of subscribers on platforms like YouTube to be able to actually live stream to YouTube. I'm not sure if it's like that for everywhere else. Twitch, you can live stream no matter what. Facebook, I'm not really sure about Facebook because it's technically Facebook Live, but there are thresholds within each individual platform. But a platform like OBS will allow you to stream to all these places simultaneously, so you can be doing your thing and all these different platforms can be able to see what you're doing, which is super helpful and allows your stream to reach more people overall. So, man, telling you, I think each week is getting a little better, but still not there yet. Customizable scene transitions. These are the key features, by the way. Users can create and switch between various scene layouts, enhancing the visual appeal of their videos. Plugins and extensions. OBS supports a wide range of plugins and extensions, allowing users to customize their recording and streaming experience further. The pros: free and open source software, customizable scene transitions and layouts, wide range of plugins and extensions. Cons: steeper learning curve for beginners, may require additional configuration for optimal performance. This is probably one of the only ones in this list that I've heard of personally and that I've researched, and it is co-signed by a lot of top-notch people out there, top-notch streamers, creatives. So definitely look into that one. Like, if I had to recommend any of them, I would recommend this one. But again, if you're a beginner, like it says, maybe start smaller and then work your way up. Maybe start with another platform like Screen App and then work your way to OBS when the time is right, depending on what you're doing. If you're just doing stuff for YouTube that you're gonna post like I do and just doing pre-recorded videos, then you might not need something like this. This is more of like if you're doing the live streaming and you're showing people what you're doing in real time, it definitely is something to look into. Next is Screencast-O-Matic. This is a user-friendly video screen recorder that caters to both Windows and Mac users. Its intuitive interface makes it an ideal choice for educators, trainers, and casual video creatives. ScreenPal offers a blend of recording, editing, and sharing capabilities in one seamless platform. Key features: easy screen recording. Users can record their screens, webcam, or both simultaneously with just a few clicks, plus take high-quality screenshots. In-browser editing. ScreenPal allows basic video editing directly in the browser, including trimming, cutting, and adding text, which that can be super helpful too, because it allows you to, once you're done recording, you can immediately edit within the software. A lot of the times you'll have to export your video from the screen recording software and then drag it into an editing software. It sounds like this one has both in the same place, and that can definitely be helpful to you. The pros, intuitive interface for quick and easy editing. It says recording, technically editing too. In-browser video editing. Cloud storage for easy access. Cons, limited advanced editing features. Watermark on free version recordings, which a lot of these editing tools, video tools, they will have the watermark, but it's just an incentive to be able to upgrade eventually to the pro version of whatever it is. That's pretty standard. That's not really like something that only this one does, because I've seen it before. So just, you know, if you don't want the watermark, just pay. Like, just pay for the pro version. I don't really think that's, you know, super big deal there. And the final one we have today is called Bandicam. Bandicam is a feature-rich screen recorder that targets gamers, YouTubers, and professionals looking to capture high-quality videos. Known for its low system impact and customizable recording settings, Bandicam offers a smooth experience for recording gameplay and other on-screen activities. Key features: game recording. Bandicam is optimized for recording gameplay with minimal impact on system performance. Customizable recording settings. Users can adjust video resolution, frame rate, and codec settings to suit their specific recording needs. So this one, you know, very similar to OBS. It sounds like it's very tailored for streamers specifically. You know, utilize this in a way that makes sense for whatever you're trying to show people. Again, the options are plentiful. For what I do, it's not really something that I would need. You know, I don't really care about codec or keeping up with latency issues or anything like that. I'm not really concerned with that. Pros, low system impact during recording, customizable recording settings for high quality videos, real-time drawing for added interactivity. The cons, once again, we have the watermark for the free version and limited video editing capabilities. So that is it. That's 5 options right there for you. And again, the 6th option, which is the option that I use, that I would co-sign, is called ScreenApp.io, which I will leave that in the description so you guys can check it out. There is a free version of that as well, so you can try it out. The other article I will leave is by iSpring Solutions, and it's called the 9 Best Screen Recorders for Windows, PC, and Mac. So it gives you some even more options to check out. All of these are updated to, you know, ones that are in 2025 as well. So just take a look, you know, weigh your options. You know, ask yourself, what am I going to be screen recording specifically? Am I going to be doing song tutorials, content creation videos? Am I going to be streaming while I'm creating? You know, you have to kind of ask yourself what you're going to be doing, and then you'll be able to narrow it down based on, you know, what it is you're going to be doing. And if you want to dabble in multiple ones just to see which one works best, try out the free versions of each one, figure out which one is most ideal, and then make your decision. Because there's really no pressure on, you know, you got to pick one or the other. It's all preference at the end of the day. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I was going to keep this one relatively short, and I will not be doing one of these next week. I'll actually be on a vacation next week, so I will be back in November, like first week of November. And the next one we're going to do is melody or drums, starting a song specifically for, you know, producers. From a producer perspective, you know, is it better to start with melody or drums? And this is something that's kind of fascinated me as a producer over the past several years, especially since I've been kind of improving and just kind of getting better. And I'll tell you guys about my process and why I always start with melody specifically. So I'll kind of go into my process, but I might pull some things from other producers and maybe look into any type of psychology around this, because I think it's something that hasn't really been touched on a ton, but I've heard a lot of people and a lot of different producers talk about it in interviews, and it's something I've always thought of. So it's going to be cool to kind of cover that and I might even need 2 weeks to be able to research this one and see what I can find on it. But that's the next one. So no stream next week or no workshop next week. But you know, I hope you guys are out there staying safe, staying positive as always. Maybe in 2 weeks I'll actually be fully recovered. I feel like I'm getting a little better every single week, but just gonna try to keep, you know, taking vitamins, drinking water, doing all the right things. And like I said, I hope you guys are staying good out there as well. But thank you guys for tuning in today, for watching this one. Let me know in the comments if you find a screen recorder that works for you, or if you already have one that you've been using that we all might be able to check out as well. So let me know in the comments below. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay positive. We'll see you on the 4th of November. Until then, take care.